offensive minded just because of I feel like the game sometimes has to play that way if you want to do a little bit more condensed periods. I do have a slightly different tuner set if you want to play longer minute periods where it's just basically pretty similar in game style. The only thing is that shot power is turned down a tiny bit, and you have to earn your chances a little bit more. But anyways, here's what the statistics are. So not a very good save percentage, and that's because shot power is turned up a little bit. But let's go into the goals and the style of goals that you're going to see. Okay, so this was an OT winner. Effective screens are very important with this tuner set, so you'll see that is the case with this one. One of the nice little nuances that I like in this tuner set is that the goalies will sometimes guess the direction a little bit. So Momentum was carrying here, gets his vision obstructed by his own D-man, thinks, okay, he could be pulling it here, and he kind of guesses the wrong side, and then reacts late because he's screened. So it's a pretty realistic looking goal there. All right, I believe this one is very similar, just another screen goal. Just catches him way back in his crease, and because he's screened, late reaction time. It's not even a good shot, doesn't have to be, because here is the screen there. So this one I think is just a nice one-timer play. No, this one's actually one of those just bouncy goals. So Edler tries to corral it, getting away from his defensive man, and then it just hits a whole bunch of bounces. Unlucky, but does happen in the NHL sometimes. And again, another screen goal. So screens are really effective in this game, as they should be, because in real life they're really effective there. Just kind of a scramble play. One timer. No goalie's going to stop that. This one I think is actually a squeaker, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's just... Okay, so this is another thing that's kind of sorely missing in this game, is actually the ability to shoot the puck on a 2-on-1. There should be net. There should be net available, and a good shot should beat the goalie. And just inside the post. And he actually doesn't even really come all that close to making it. But pretty realistic looking goal. One actually hits traffic, then I think it's getting popped out to him, and then he can't really see it, or it doesn't really have even enough time to react to it. All right, play with Pedersen, kind of cutting in the middle. Realistic looking rebound, elite sniper like Pedersen. Places a hard shot in, kind of comes out of the glove. There's a little bit of a battle, but he can't corral it because he's trying to pick up an errant puck there. Jostles off his stick. And this I think is just a wide open shot in the slot. And that should go in. So that's the kind of goals that I'd like to see in this game a little bit more frequently, instead of like the same variety. I will just show you shots here, just to show you what the goalie is stopping. So the goalies are stopping what they should be stopping. All right. Dragging it across. One thing that's kind of unfortunate is deking the goalie out is actually pretty challenging in this game. It's a little bit too challenging with these tuners, but I need the save reaction time to to honor the shots that should be stopped, so that's one of the downsides to it. Easy shot, easy save. Elite sniper like Pedersen. Almost beats him. But goes off the tip of the blocker there. So what you'll see is like a lot of shots aren't that accurate. And goalies can see the screens through screens sometimes, like you saw there. He did make an appropriate reaction. The reaction is delayed, but a lot of kind of blocking animation saves where the goalie just kind of gets into the proper position, as is realistic there. And so he's in tight, gets him moving. You're not going to react to that. You just got to get your body in front of it at that time. Good elbow save. And I don't know why that's considered a shot. Okay, there was a lot of shots in OT. Okay. So top of the circle has a chance, small chance, but easily parried away and deflected into a good area. Shots like this will sometimes go in, by the way. They're rare, but they do go in. Actually, probably about the same rate that you would see in the NHL. But you can score a 5-hole in this, which is nice. So you got a pretty decent shooter in JT Miller. And you get a pretty realistic looking rebound and bounce. Not a great opportunity to put fluffing one on the back end. And so like as you see, there's not a whole bunch of like snipes, which is true to life. There isn't a whole bunch of snipes. If you have time, you'll get a snipe like you saw on the goal that I think it was Granlund scored it. Hey, anybody recognize these shots? Yeah, they're not nearly as effective. If that's with like NHL 20's actual slider set where they use online, that's probably a goal. That's getting lifted above the pad and into the back of the net. But because the wrapping animation is a little bit more realistic, you don't get the height out of it nearly as much anymore. That goal actually didn't go in, so nice to see. So a lot of the kind of, I guess, cheese shots or similar plays where everybody's just going blocker side, top corner, cutting in from the middle. The shots are pretty wildly inconsistent now. Like unless you have like a really good shooter, then you have a better chance of pulling off those shots. But you see a lot of different kind of aims, a lot of breadbasket shots, a lot of shots that there will be shots that miss the net and whatnot. So a lot of the cheese shots will be mitigated in that way too, but that's kind of the general synopsis of what it's going to look like. I'll post the game here. So we saw this one obviously being a high scoring one. The next one could be a low scoring one. We'll just kind of see how it goes.